Hello everybody and welcome to the Hunt for Hegemon. Today we're going to be hunting and seeing if we can get ourselves a Hegemon. There's a 10x boost going on currently for Tomb Lord, Mr. Meesinks, Hegemon, and Solus, and then you got these epics here. Now, basically the entire reason for this is we're taking just a stab and seeing if we can pull the Void Legendary. If we can't pull a Void Legendary, we got a chance at Hegemon, and that's basically the entire reason. Now, there is a lot of other Void Legendaries that I could pull that would be a really big deal, and as I make some room here real quick, I'm going to tell you which ones those are. Now, namely, I have a Siphi already. A second Siphi would be hilarious. And speaking of second, let me show you something great here. Look who showed back up. Second Mountain King is back on my Discord. By the way, if you haven't joined my Discord, it's in the description below. I highly recommend joining it to be up to date with everything. But the Mountain King here, I got him again. I posted a picture of me in the 10 poll. He showed up. I did like a rage poll of probably like 50 or 60 ancient shards yesterday off camera when I got back home. I took a few days and kind of just enjoyed time with the girlfriend, went motorcycling. I did a whole bunch of stuff, and now I'm kind of back at work here. But anyway, long story short is we got ourselves a Mountain King, so we got to work on him. Also, Elder Scrarg, if you guys haven't seen, and he's going to be the receiver today of all our food as we crunch him in. Now, what are we going for on this? Obviously, we want Hegemon, but if we can't get a Hegemon, I would say even better than a Hegemon would be a Venus. Now, I don't have a Venus, and Venus is one of the only characters that I've really been looking for because of defense down, plus the combination of weaken at the same time. She also has HP, burn, and poison, and I happen to have like Vizier. So if I get her, I kind of have like the whole combination I really need for Clan Boss, so that could be quite exciting. Now, in terms of how many, we have 27 Void Shards here, and we have just made the room, so we're going to get right into it. Wish me luck. This is a crack-on, mask-on today, so I think what I'm going to do is grab my mask here, because as is tradition, when we're welling out, here we go. And with that, we got mask on, and now the legendaries are coming. It's been a minute since we had the Kraken mask. I think that's probably why we haven't seen anything new and exciting here in the moment. And I even pulled the Mountain King off camera, which is kind of a bummer. But I guess that's technically my third Mountain King ever. Second one pulled, though, because Plarium gave me the other one that I crunched. Now I got it back legit, and I can put it into Arena. We're going to have to try out double resistance Mountain King Arena once again, because that was a little busted the first time I did. But that was before Siphi, you know. It might not be as good now. We'll have to see. But we got 22 shards left here. We got a pretty good amount of shards. There's an epic Padma. We can get some good tournament points. The other thing is I'm second place in the tournament right now. This week can be first. The other guy seems to be welling pretty hard, though, just like I am. So he might take you at the last second. Not sure. Not like it matters. The legendary gear isn't really that important. I did get I was able to get the books at least from the tournament. So that was kind of nice. Now, the other legendary, I'm trying to think the other legendaries. I could get an Angar. I don't have an Angar yet. An Angar could be kind of exciting. Any Void legendary that I don't have would be kind of nice. I'm kind of a collector, so I kind of like collecting ones, even if they're not necessarily amazing. What I don't like collecting, though, anymore is the Tila Gormain. You know how I got 3 of these Tila Gormains. I keep pulling them from Ancients. It's a little bit of a bummer. Okay, another Whisper. Speaking of keep pulling them, I've probably got like 10 Whispers by now. There's another paid bomb, man. I don't know if you guys remember about 6 months ago, I was really trying to get paid bomb Man-Eater. That would be another something, like a second Man-Eater. I've only got 1 Man-Eater, so 2 would actually make a little bit of a difference for me here. Okay, Bulwark. Come on, man. Where is it? Where's the dopamine? I know there's got to be a legendary somewhere in here. One of these has got to have us a legendary. Come on now. The best thing to do is if you're not, if you're only buying one time, you should save these all basically for the X2 event. Buying all the Void Shards and using them right away in an X10 is just a huge waste like this. But I am sniping for the Hegemon. I was trying to think what would be the absolute perfect arena team. Like if you could have everyone, right? What would you want? Arbiter, Lead, Siphi, Rhodos, and see there's number 1 in the position. And Hegemon, I mean, I feel like you would want Hegi in there so you can try to get the block cooldowns first. Siphi and Rhodos seem obvious, and then really you got that last spot. It's like who you want in that last spot. So a lot of options there, I think. We're not getting any legendary now, man. We got 3 left. It's starting to look bad, boys. It's not looking so good here. And one time, no whammies. Learn from my lesson here on the void pose. Oh, the lag was skeleton. Yeah, every time it lags, it's always this guy was like, oh, what is it going to be? Are we going to get... Nope. But here, check this out, okay? I want to show you. So if you were like me and you spent... What did I spend here? It was like 100-some bucks. So if you spent that, what you would have gotten, and let's see if it would have been worth it for the average player, is you would have got 2 paid mods... A whisper. And what else did we really get that was anything good? Did we get a skull crown there? No, I don't think we got a skull crown. And then the rest is just rares, huh? I mean, a Penkeeper would have been good. A Bulwark's good. Tinder's good. Yep, that would have been it. Very, very unfortunate. But the one thing that I did get was the Mountain King. We do have that Mountain King, not from today, but from yesterday. And I'm going to have to work on him. And the other thing is I'm going to work on this Elder Scrolls too, because I really think that with this move here, it's going to hit 6 times and really be a Rothos killer. So there we go for the Void Legendaries. Now it's time to move on to the next part. You know, and I was kind of hoping for the Hegemon as well, not just for Hegemon, but because I'm getting really close to competing the Knight Revenant. The reason I pulled the Mountain King is I was actually trying to pull Mr. Meesinks during the X10. I don't have this guy. He's not good, but I don't have him. And I need him and Hegemon. That's kind of why I was trying to pull. I was like, well, maybe we'll get these guys and complete the Knight Revenant. Because if you look, I have the Dwarf faction completed. Like, it's totally done. The Knight Revenant, we just need those 2. If you look at the Dark Elves, I just need a Ghostborn and a Blind Seer. So we could pull the Blind Spear. The Undead here, I just need Blood Gorge and Crypt King. Keep going with the Demon Spawn. This is where it gets hard to get Crutraxa. And then these guys will all be difficult. Trying to get Kymar will be a big deal. Duchess is a big deal. Now go up here to the Orcs. And check it out. We need Angar. So that's why I was saying Angar could have been nice. And then we just need Growhack, I think is his name. I forget exactly what his name is. Skinwalker is going to be hard too, because Mr. Coronavirus could have come out of the Void Shards also. And he would have paired with my Minanya I have. And I could have done Sifi Rothos, Minanya, Koroa. And that could have been nuts in Arena too. So I had that option available. I still don't have a Brachus, and I still don't have a Smash Lord. See, I'm looking at all these characters, realizing, see, look, Chris could have been a good deal with Draco. Like the Void Shards I keep buying, because there's a lot of good Void Legendaries I don't have, but I think I'm at about 150 Void Shards without a Legendary at the moment for myself. I still don't have a Turvold, and then that would complete this when I get the free one. You see, almost any Void Legendary I pull would either complete a faction entirely or get me very close to it. So you can see there's not a lot, this guy actually would have been decent too, Bellona, just because I have a Zavia already, got a couple of Zavias. That would complete. Here, see, Septimus is the only thing I don't have here. I actually tried pulling for Septimus during the Septimus 10X, but I wasn't able to get him either. So it's really hard for me to snipe these ones I don't have. At this point, it's almost entirely legendaries, but I'm trying to finish up the index. Like, I would like to own almost every character in the game, which is where I'm at. I own, how many is there? We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're missing somewhere around 20 legendaries. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and then the dwarfs are completed. So I'm missing 31 legendary characters at the moment in the game. So there is still 31 different possibilities I could pull with the crack on, mask on still left in the game. That's a pretty good amount. But that also, as we remove the mask here, with the shard pose being done, that also kind of makes me realize exactly how far we are. I mean, if I've pulled 60 or 70 legendaries, I've got almost everything in the game. We're getting really close to completing that index. So the dwarfs, we can put a big old done on, but the Knight Revenants, we weren't able to complete today. We didn't get the Hegi. We didn't get the Mr. Me Sinks will have to try again another day. And by the way, boys, I am in fact back to being live on Reset every single day. I took my days off, but I'm back. So I'll see you live on Reset today at twitch.tv/Darth Microtransaction. I'm going to put out a couple more videos today. So I hope you enjoyed this Void Shard opening. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next video here in a couple hours.